story. That happened. I didn't believe it. It happened.
Joining us now via the Deseret First Credit Union hotline, 7 top 20 finishes this year as a member of the BYU men's golf team is Patrick Fishburn. Patrick, welcome to BYU Sports Nation.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Where are you right now? Are you on the course somewhere practicing?
No, I tee off at about 12 o'clock. I'm just in Ogden. Going to play the OGCC today.
Now, there's no way you remember this, man, but I was a cart boy at the Ogden Golf and Country Club for like 5 years, and I think you were probably 4 years old the first time I saw you. When did you know you were good at golf?
Well, my dad, he used to take me out to the course and kind of strap me in the back where the clubs go. I just kind of hung around the course for a while. I played a lot of basketball and just started kind of picked up golf a little bit when my sisters did. And so I just played a bunch and had a lot of fun doing it, really liked it, and so I decided that I keep going with it. And it was good. It was good for basketball, too. They're kind of opposite seasons, so it was kind of a good mix.
Patrick, Spencer revealed this morning that he had a crush on one of your sisters, Gretchen, for a long time growing up.
Oh, boy.
I think a lot of people actually did. I know at Fremont High, the boys' baseball team had a bat named after her. She was liked by many, which, I don't know.
She was a good person inside, Jerem, okay?
And very pretty, apparently, as well. Yeah, that's awesome.
I know that you hit the golf ball a long way, Patrick, and I've had the privilege of watching you do that last September at a banquet the BYU Golf hosted for a bunch of donors and whatnot. I mean, it's a spectacle. How far do you generally drive the golf ball?
Well, the ball goes different in different places, but if I'm here in Utah, it can go 380-ish, 390, 370, just kind of around there.
Woo!
Just when I'm taking a rip at it. Most of the time, I don't really swing that hard during tournaments, but every once in a while, I let one go.
So you made the NCAA regionals as an individual. You're hoping the team did. They did not, but you get to compete. And the way I see it is there are 5 of you, and the top player, the lowest score, advances to the NCAA championships. Is that the case?
Oh, well, what it is I know five teams advance. I think there's 12 or 13 teams. And then for me to advance to the nationals, I'd have to beat everyone that's on the teams that didn't advance as well as the 5 individuals. So for me to really go to the nationals, I probably got to be top 3 or top 5 to have a chance.
When do you tee off in Albuquerque?
I think it's around 9:50-ish, probably around 10 o'clock sometime.
Okay.
And that's on Monday, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Gotcha.
Talking with Patrick Fishburn of BYU Golf, your average round in the month of April was 69.7. For two guys that can only dream of ever shooting in the 60s in an 18-hole round, what's it like to do that regularly?
It's good. It's been fun. I've been playing pretty well lately. I think a lot of that has come from I've been hitting it pretty consistent. I've been hitting a lot of fairways and a lot of greens. When you're hitting a lot of fairways and a lot of greens, it makes the game a whole lot easier. So I just the biggest thing for me is making a few putts. I've struggled a little bit with the putter this year. So I just if I can make a few putts, I think I'll have a chance of shooting low. So.
Do we need to go play mini golf and work on your game there or what?
That'd be a good thing for us to do. I think give me a few pointers and like Chubbs and Happy Gilmore, and we'll
just go off this wall and then into the hole. It's really easy.
You're acting like a dang fool.
I noticed you were recruited by Ohio State, Oklahoma, Washington, a bunch of other notable schools. What led you to choose BYU?
I don't know. I just always was a big fan of the program. Bruce Brockmink and Todd Miller are amazing coaches, and as we play golf tournaments throughout the country, I have a lot of kids come up and tell me how lucky I am to have those guys as coaches. So, they were a big reason that I went there, as well as I had a lot of guys that came before me, like Zach Blair was a good buddy of mine, and he played there. And I don't know, really it was a pretty easy choice for me to go to BYU because of what the school represents and, being LDS and kind of wanted to stay close to home. it was a no-brainer for me.
How much interaction do you have with guys like Zach Blair and Daniel Summerhays, current guys on the PGA Tour that played at BYU?
Quite a bit. I played with Zach about a week ago at Alpine. We still text back and forth here and there. We went to high school together, so we just kind of grown up around each other, so we're pretty good friends. And Daniel, we probably see Daniel as a team, I don't know, maybe once or twice a year, but both those guys are, they're really great. They still follow the golf team, and they're always sending texts to us, encouraging us, and hoping we do well, which is great for us.
Zach didn't bend his putter during that tournament or competition, did he, by chance?
No, he was. Luckily, he was a little mild. He was a little mild when we played, but I got a pretty good laugh at that. That was funny.
Have you ever bent a club playing, like struck it out of anger? I know he hit it into his head, which is like, what? Why'd you choose a head, not a tree? But
I actually have one time. It was kind of several kind of tournaments of frustration, and usually I keep my cool pretty good. I don't really get too upset, but there was this one round at the Salt Lake City Am. I was playing Bonneville, and hole number 2, I just got in a turkey sandwich, and my hands were a little greasy, but I left my glove. So I said, I'll just go get it after I hit it, and then I decided to hit it, and the club kind of slipped in my hand, and I bladed the ball like 60 yards over the green into the houses.
I know that feeling.
Right when I did that, I broke my club over my leg, and the bad part is that it cut my leg.
Oh!
And so I had to withdraw from the tournament and go get stitches.
You had a Bo Jackson moment result in stitches?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I walked up to the green. I just had blood all over my leg, all over my white golf shoes, and my 3 playing competitors just looked at me with looks of horror. It was a gruesome sight.
That's a great story.
That is. I'm sure, it's fun to look back on now, but in the moment you're like, what are you looking at?
Yeah. Well, after it happened, I was kind of embarrassed, but it was a bad moment. But definitely learned from it, and haven't done it since, so that's good.
Patrick, we need to get you into Studio B next time you're in town in Provo after the regionals, and we wish you the best of luck in Albuquerque. Let's give you some BYU Sports Nation karma. Do our part to try and help the psyche as you approach regionals.
Perfect. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
You got it, man. Patrick Fishburn, good luck, my friend.
Okay, thank you.
On the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline.